Hi, good morning. Thanks for tuning into Shopping Network. This is Jenny. If you're just tuning in, again, you can reach us at 1-800-876-5309. Today we're talking about an essential piece, the crock pot. It's critical. It's not from your grandma's kitchen, okay? This is the crock pot you guys need to have. If you don't already have one in your kitchen, you need to be dialing right now. Get your frequent shopper card out and let's talk about this today, okay? You can see it's your basic 5-quart model, but let's talk about why, all right? You're a young professional, you're a single mom, you're the guy that can't cook, you're the bachelor, okay? This is gonna cook anything that you need to cook. Your meals, your big meals, your small breads, your warm cereals. You guys know that when you go to work and you come home, you'd love to walk in the door and just have that fresh smell of your dinner waiting. It's your eggplant parmesan. It's your vegetarian chili and stew, okay? This is the crock pot that it's gonna solve all of your needs. Those of you that are out there really looking to change your eating habits and kind of get control of the portions, let's talk about the crock pot, okay? Even you energy saving folks, the energy that you can save in the crock pot, this is your one for all kitchen. Let's take a look at why. All right, we've got our model here. You're not turning the oven on. You're not overheating the kitchen. You're not waiting around with an empty oven. You've got your ingredients right in. It's sitting on your countertop. You can see how conveniently easy it is. We've got a lid up top here, and what you do, you're dropping your ingredients in. Those of you that have never used a crock pot, you've got a lot of open space here. Here's what I need you guys to think about. Cooking is working with heat. It's chemistry with your food items, right? The heat's going to generate in your base here. It's an electric crock pot. It's going to go ahead and plug in. You've got a lot of slack with this cord, so while you've got it positioned on your counter, you're going to keep that plugged in, and you've got a lot of space to work with this cord here. We've got a variety of settings. We're going to talk about those in just a minute, but I want you to think about the heat factors here. Whatever food you're putting inside, you're going to start cooking that, and it's going to cook the hottest from the bottom up, and this is why you can do your layers. This is why when you get home from work, a long day, maybe it's Sunday, a nice big lunch, you've come home after church with your family, you've got a pot roast sitting in here. Why? You've got a nice big pot roast on the bottom, you've got maybe your carrot logs, your potato chops on the top, maybe stick some lighter beans on the top. Your softer foods, you're gonna stick right up under the top here. You're gonna place this lid right on the top. You're gonna see the ability of this food to steam up, right? All the veggies and the foods, they're gonna cook down. This crock pot is gonna actually bring all the nutrients together for you. What did I tell you, health eaters, okay? This crock pot's bringing all of your food and your nutrients together. Once you've got it in here, let's just say you go with that pot roast. You seal that in. The best part about these lids, let me tell you, you've got this nice rubber seal that runs around. I've put this lid in the dishwasher a million times, okay? We're still intact here. This is a lid that you can, it's washer friendly, you can give it a wipe, you can stick it in the dishwasher. You just wanna place it right here, it's a perfect seal. You've got all your heat locked in, and by locked in, I've got my side clips here. We're gonna swing those around. You've got a nice little hook on the side right above your convenient carry hold handles. You're gonna snap these in place, and once you've done that, you've effectively sealed your oven, okay? This is your little convection oven. You've got all your food in, you're locked into place. Let's talk about some heat settings, okay? When you need to turn it up in the kitchen, you've got a couple of options. We're gonna take it up to low. That's your first notch right here. Maybe you've got something small. Maybe it's already thawed. Maybe you just wanna cook a lunch so you can come back on your lunch break. Keep it right there on low. It'll be nice and ready, 4 hours, maybe 3.5 if it's softer food, okay? Let's kick it up to high. Let's get it nice and hot in the kitchen. Your high setting is gonna be your key setting for all of your big meals. You're rushing in the morning. You throw your food in, you kick it up to high. You've got about 8 hours that you're gonna go here. All this food's gonna cook down, cook together, get those nutrients together. You've probably got maybe a base of water going in the bottom. Your frozen items are gonna melt into there. You're gonna leave that on high. You've got about 8 hours. You stayed at work late. Maybe it's 9 hours later. Maybe you're pushing 10. There's traffic, maybe an accident. You get home, guess what? No problem. Everything's still cooking nice and easy in your crock pot. It smells awesome. You come in the door, your meal is ready. Maybe your husband, your boyfriend, your friend's coming over. You've got a hot, ready meal. You stick that in a plate before they see the crock pot. They think you've been slaving over the oven all day. All right, you've got it on high. What do you do next? You're ready to go. You've set the table. Your company's late. They're not here yet. You got to stick that guy on warm. Let's just slide him all the way over. That's your third setting. So we've got low, high, and warm. Swing that over there, and this guy's just going to simmer. Okay, you want your baked potato soup going nice and easy. You don't need that bubbling up. You don't need all the splatter up here in the glass. That's the best part about this lid here. We've got a nice solid glass lid. It's gonna help seal up the ceramic with the black stoneware that we've got your food nestled in. It's cooking. Again, much better than an oven. You're not heating the kitchen, It's not hot in the summer. You're in Florida. You don't have to drive your energy bill out the window. You've got it nice and contained here on your countertop. Through the glass, you're going to see how that food's doing. You're going to catch a lot of that steam. We've got a nice little ventilation hole just to let a little bit of that air out to help the convection with the layers of the food that you've got in here. Let's talk about the heat. I told you it's electric, so you're plugged in on the counter. You've got your settings here. You've got the legs here underneath. We've got about 3 legs to give some nice stability. The 2 front and the 1 back. You've got a nice placement on your countertop. These are rubber feet on your leg, of course, so you're not moving on your granite and your marble countertops here. Let's talk about these handles. I keep grabbing them. I'm telling you, you're eating healthy in your crock pot. You grab these handles, not your love handles. All right? It's all in here. When you need to go, guess what? Your friend's late. Something happened with the kids. Kids are sick. Baby can't leave the house. You got to go meet them. No problem. Your dinner and your food's ready. Unplug this guy right here. We've got a nice little wrap-up cord on the back. It slides right into the base of your unit, and you've got your handles to go. This device is your party planning. This is it. This is what you need. You show up to every party. You've got your potlucks. You've got your suppers. You go to your friend's house. No problem. I'll bring it. Forget Boston Market. No more chicken from Publix. You've got it right here. What gets better? I've got your carry case. Don't go away. Crockpot comes with your brand. When you call today, again, if you're just tuning in, 1-800-876-5309, we're talking about the Crockpot Classic. Does it come in other colors? Of course. We start off with the classic ruby red. Why? Because red's going to be warm in the kitchen. It's always going to work up your appetite. You're going to feel warm. You're going to be hungry. It's just a great base color. But we've got a lot of options today, and we can talk about those pricings too. If you want to call right now or get out your frequent shopper card, $129.95. Don't worry, we've got your flex pay options, okay? $44.95 for 3 months. When you call in and you get that order, you can even go online, go to frequentshoppernetwork.com and look up our crockpot unit. It's going to come with a carry case. Of course, it's going to come with your manual with every crockpot recipe you can imagine. What's in the recipe, Jenny? Well, whatever you want it to be, but our book is going to suggest all of your classics, your eggplant parmesan, your chicken and rice, your vegetarian chili. You've got your au gratin potatoes, any kind of potatoes in here. Let's get those cheeses going. Don't forget about your seasonings. Don't get me started on the seasonings. Stick those in on the top, let them cook in there. Get your bay leaves in the chili. You guys know what to do. It'll all be in the crockpot book. Crockpot's been around longer than Martha Stewart, okay? So let's talk about the carry case. You're on the way to the party. You stick it in your case here. You realize you got a couple of kids in the back. Maybe you're a little unsteady in your passenger seat. Obviously, you're driving. You don't want to hold on to our convenient carry handles. So we're going to stick it into our nice convenient bag here. Again, it's insulated. You're going to put your rubber feet on the bottom, so we're not putting your direct electric heat straight into the bag. You're going to set that right in there, and you can see the bag's divided in half conveniently, so we can close it right over the top there. It's double zippered. Bring that guy around, and you've got your tool handles here, and carry that out nice and convenient. The best part, you could be crazy driver, you could be late Sally, you're speeding around, there is nothing spilling out of this. You could probably do a couple of flips in your Jeep. This food is staying put. Okay, you've got your case, it's sealed, you are set. Again, 1-800-876-5309. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Jenny for Frequent Shopper Network. We're pushing the crockpots today, okay? Again, the flex pay for $44.95. Call today. It's only 3 months consecutive. What we're doing now, we're pushing these right before Mother's Day, all right? We've got it coming up in a couple of months. Maybe your mom's is old. She needs the new unit. She wants to get to those suppers. She wants to bring one to her neighbor. We got a lot of friends we want to love on with our food, okay? We're watching our portion control. You want to eat well. You want to eat healthy. Keep those portions in here. You want to stick it all in. Singles, single professionals, working professionals all day, get that food in there, chop it up into meals. We'll talk about our Tupperwares later on today at 1 o'clock. We're going to talk about cooking a day and then eating your food throughout the rest of the week. You're set. This is your crock pot. Let me tell you my favorite recipe. 3 ingredients. It's a no-brainer. This is why the crock pot is a must-have. You don't have to touch a thing in your kitchen. Open up your freezer. Dump in your frozen chicken. Take out your salsa verde. It's a green jar. It's a green salsa. It's called salsa verde. You sound really special and important. You're not from Mexico, but you're going to really wow your guests and your friends at work when you eat your incredible 3-ingredient, no-bake lunch, okay? Drop that frozen chicken in there. Take that salsa verde out. Pour that right over your chicken. Final ingredient, guess what it is? Pepper jack cheese. Grab those slices. It could be shred. It could be sliced. It doesn't matter. The crock pot takes care of it for you. It's gonna melt it down, mesh it together, lay it on top, seal this right up. You're gonna have the most incredible smell welcoming you at home. Stick that in, you're good to go. Make a double portion, have it for lunch tomorrow. Share it with a friend, give it to a hurting neighbor. This crock pot is a must-have, it's an essential in your kitchen. It's convenient, it's right here on your countertop. It's simple, it's easy, it's brainless. Talk about energy saving. We don't have the money to throw away, we don't have the time to be throwing into our electric bill. This is a one-stop unit. You plug it in, you heat it up, you're good to go. Everything's in here. But Jenny, wait, isn't it kind of like a mess and a clean, and I don't want to do all the elbow grease at the end of the day? No problem. Listen, let's pop this lid off. And what we're going to do with our carry case, if you call in the next week for this order with our $129.95, buy this today, get your carry case. We're going to throw in the Crock-Pot cookbook. You'll have all your recipes in there. It's going to have recommended seasonings. We're going to toss in some Crock-Pot liners for you. Sometimes you want to get a little messy, you want to get a little sticky in here, so get those liners in, zip that out, and toss it away. You're good to go. Use the liners, it's a no-brainer. Let's say maybe you've got one at home, you want to get your buy one, get one for Mother's Day. Maybe you don't want the liners, maybe mom's not a liners kind of girl. The easy clean here, let me show you the stoneware. Pop this guy right out, look at this easy clean. You could try your spray right in there. You could take a little bit of olive oil, but I'm telling you, this stoneware glaze is gonna wash out no problem. I give it a quick rinse when I'm done. I stick that on the bottom rack of my dishwasher. I'm all set. What do you mean it's dishwasher safe? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I dump my food out. I eat hot food. I stick it in the dishwasher. You're done. This guy, he's on your counter. He's cooling. You've got rubber legs here. You're plugged in, you're plugged out, you're off. You're set. Crock-Pot, good to go. You don't need to clean this here. That's what I told you about the seal. We've got this nice lip. We're on your black crock. Stick that guy right